So this was our DOL from yesterday. Okay. So I gave you guys, and I know it wasn't written on your paper, but your point was 2, -1. So our X and our Y. Okay, and we were given a line that's perpendicular. Okay, that's super important. Okay, so we were given a line perpendicular to Y equals -2/5 X plus 3. So I knew my X value was 2, my Y value was -1. Thing I didn't know was M, right? My slope. Write my formula out for us if you need that. Okay, well, I didn't know it was my M, but I do know the slope of this line that they gave me is -2/5. Remember, perpendicular, the slopes are opposite reciprocals. Okay, so instead of 2/5, it's going to be 5/2. And instead of negative, it's going to be positive. Okay, so this is my new slope. It's the opposite, negative to positive, reciprocal. I flipped my fraction, so positive 5/2. I'll cross that out so I don't accidentally use it. Now I can plug stuff in. Y minus, my Y value was -1. So Y minus -1 equals, my new slope, remember, was 5/2. Most of us got to this step. And then X minus my X value, so -2. My next step is to check here really quick. First, we've got a double negative, so Y plus 1, and this is where some people messed up. So a minus and negative just changed to a plus 1 equals 5/2 X minus 2. Okay. If I distribute this 5/2 to the X, that just gives me 5/2 X. Positive 5/2 times -2. I think a lot of people forgot about this negative here. Okay, that gives me -5. And I'll bring down my Y plus 1. So now I need to move this 1 over by subtracting it so that those cancel. So I'm left with my Y equals 5/2 X, a -5 minus a 1. Okay, so we've got a -5, take away another 1, that is -6. So 5/2 X minus 6